പ്രാർത്ഥനയ്ക്ക് ശേഷം നമ്മൾ 40 പേരുടെ നമ്പർ 1 2 3 4 നമ്പേഴ്സ് ഇതിട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഓരോരുത്തർക്കും ഓരോന്ന് പിക്ക് ചെയ്യാം. ഓരോ ട്രീയിലും ഇത് ടാഗ് നമ്പർ ഞങ്ങൾ വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്, ഈ സെയിം നമ്പർ.
പിതാവിനും പുത്രനും പരിശുദ്ധാരൂഹായിക്കും സ്തുതി. പ്രപഞ്ചത്തിൻ്റെ സൃഷ്ടാവായിട്ടുള്ള ഞങ്ങളുടെ സ്വപ്രസ്ഥ പിതാവാൻ ദൈവമേ, നിന്റെ മക്കളാണ് ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും കൂടെ ദിവസങ്ങൾ ചേർന്നുകൊണ്ട് നിറകളെ വണക്കുവാനും നിന്റെ അനുഗ്രഹങ്ങൾക്കായി നിന്നോട് പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കാനും നൽകിയിരിക്കുന്ന സാവകാശനായി ഞങ്ങൾ നിന്നെ സ്തുതിക്കുന്നു. അവിടുന്ന് വെള്ളം കൂടെ ഒക്കെ ഒഴിച്ചു കൊടുക്കും.
Okay, thank you. In tree planting in the 40 senior most members with their wife or husband. Others can go to the school.
There's no rush for it. There's no rush.
Adrian Garcia, Honorable Consul General Parvathaneni Harish, respected Councilman Ken Matthew, revered Adrians, as the Trinity Marthoma Church Houston is celebrating its 40th year of existence. I bring you greetings from the Metropolitan of the Marthoma Church in the Diocese of North America and Europe, and all members of the Marthoma Church worldwide. We are marking 40 years of our existence, and as far as this place of worship is concerned, we are marking 30 years of its existence. And your vicar said that this is the first of its kind in North America, of the Marthoma Church. I would rather correct him by saying that this is the first place of worship of the Asian community over here in North America. It's my prayer that God will bless all of us. There are lots of things for which we need to thank God, and there are greater things that we can accomplish in the years to come. Like William Carey said, expect great things from God, and attempt great things for God. God bless you.
Recently, I read a story. Two boys, they got a basket full of oranges, and they wanted to share it equally. So they wanted a quiet place to sit and share it. So at last, they found a cemetery, and somehow they managed to get into the cemetery. While getting into the cemetery, two oranges fall down. Then they thought, when they come back, they can take that oranges, and they get into the cemetery and sat some quiet place and started sharing. And they said, one for you, one for me, and one for you, one for me. And that way, they were equally sharing the oranges. That time, one man was passing through that street, and he was drunk. And he heard this sound. He couldn't see the people inside. He heard the sound, one for you, one for me, like that. And he thought, God and Satan is sharing the souls in the cemetery. So he immediately rushed to the vicar there. He said, Pastor, you see, God and Satan is inside the cemetery, and they are sharing the souls. So that 40 years is a milestone. And when you celebrate this day today and think over the next future of the church, I, on behalf of the Malagari Orthodox Church here, I wish my prayers and blessings and greetings for the future plans, projects, and mission of the Mar Thoma community here in Houston. I would like to congratulate Theodosius Trinity for celebrating the Episcopal Silver Jubilee this year. And on behalf of the church and the diocese, usually you know, since I live in Houston, and almost all the ecumenical functions and especially the Marthoma Church, whenever they organize anything, they used to invite me. I'm part of this community, this fellowship. And I am proud in that. And I sincerely express my thanks to the organization, especially the vicar, who invited me for this program. And may God bless you all. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Let me begin with a request to our guests. If you are running late, please note it is not our mistake. We are Indians. I'm honored to introduce a great friend of our community and a distinguished member of India's Foreign Service, the one and only Consul General of India, Houston. Mr. Harish joined the Indian Foreign Service in 1990 and joined Houston Consulate on July 30, 2012. With your permission, I have the distinct honor and pleasure to welcome and introduce Honorable Consul General of India, Houston, Mr. P. Harish.
His Grace Alexios, whom I have met earlier, Reverend Koshi Abraham, the vicar of this church, Trinitarians. I think 40 years, as you've just heard, is a significant milestone in the life of any individual, leave alone a church. But what I'm deeply gladdened today is by the fact that there are only two important Fridays in the calendar here: Good Friday and Black Friday. And what I'm really impressed is the fact that Good Friday and Black Friday are important for completely different reasons. And what is really gladdening is to find all of you in the church on a Black Friday. I think that speaks volumes for your commitment and that of your clergy. This church and 40 years of your growth here and decades and centuries of your growth in India, to me, remind what binds our two countries and peoples together. Thank you, sir, for inviting me, and I wish to especially thank Sharif Garcia, a great friend of the community, for being here, who has always stood up with us through thick and thin. Thank you very much.
Latino community is not different from us. They also follow the Indian Standard Time. Harris County Sheriff Adrian Garcia heads the largest sheriff's office in Texas and the third largest in the United States, and a great friend of our community. It is my honor and privilege to welcome and introduce Honorable Harris County Sheriff Adrian Garcia to the 40th anniversary of our cemetery.
Thank you so very much. Namaste. I figure since there is very little difference between the Indian community and the Latino community, we kind of always start a little late. But it's not a matter of how we start, it's how we finish. And so with that, I'm so honored. Consul General, it's good, always so good to see you. And the distinguished guests that are here this evening, Mayor Pro Tem, and to the faith leaders as well of this great church. Honor your fathers, honor your mothers. And remember that 40 years ago, it may have been a challenge for this church to be created. Never, ever take for granted the blessings that we have. Because your parents, your grandparents have sacrificed a great deal, have suffered so that you would not suffer. But sometimes when we make that road easier, we also make it easier to forget. And so to the young people here tonight, I ask you to always, always hug, kiss, love, and honor your parents.
His Graces, Sheriff Adrian Garcia, I can tell you, you are my Sheriff too. Because Stafford is part of Harris County. So, we are in both counties, Fort Bend County as well as Harris County. Thank you very much for inviting me here today. What a fantastic occasion, very appropriate occasion is this one. The week of Thanksgiving, you all have come here today to give thanks to God. I tell you, you are doing great things and you can still do greater things. May God bless you abundantly so that we Indians can be very proud and say, the community, let the community say, we have a community here where they are contributing not for themselves but for the community too. Thank you very much. God bless you abundantly.